Turn on audio or subtitles in your language from the settings and enjoy this content however you prefer. The dawn of a dilemma: to eat or not to eat before working out. In this video from your channel Alchemist, we explore if working out while fasted is really a good idea, and when. The question echoes in gym locker rooms, in online fitness forums, and in morning chats among workout buddies. Should you work out on an empty stomach? It's a debate with strong opinions and persistent myths. Some fitness enthusiasts swear by it, claiming it's the ultimate secret to losing stubborn body fat and achieving a leaner physique. Others issue severe warnings, painting a picture of muscle loss, plummeting energy levels, and even dangerous health complications. The promise of burning more fat is incredibly appealing, but the fear of sacrificing hard-earned muscle mass is equally powerful, creating a confusing crossroads for anyone dedicated to their fitness journey. The modern fitness landscape is saturated with information, but much of it is contradictory, leaving the average person overwhelmed. One article praises it as a revolutionary biohack, while the next condemns it as a counterproductive and risky practice. This back and forth makes it hard to tell fact from fiction. Powerful tool or overrated trend? Today we cut through the noise and go to the science. Comment, fasted, if this topic interests you. Before we can look at the pros and cons, it's super important to have a clear and exact definition of what training in a fasted state really means. In simple terms, it's working out after a long time without any calories, which is usually between 8 hours and 12 hours. The most common situation is a morning workout. Someone who finishes dinner at 8 p.m. and then goes to the gym at 7 a.m. without eating breakfast is exercising in a fasted state. Overnight, your body processes previous meals, lowers your blood sugar, and circulating insulin. It's not just feeling hungry or working out after a quick snack. The key signs are low liver glycogen and low insulin. With low insulin, your body's hormone environment changes. Water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea won't break your fast. The fasting window can be extended, for example, to 16 hours. And the intensity will be super important later on. Save this video. To really get what fasted training means, we first need to know how your body uses energy. Think of your body like an engine, one that can run on different kinds of fuel. The quickest, most powerful fuel is glucose, which comes from the carbs you eat. Glucose is stored as glycogen in your muscles and in your liver. After you eat, you use fresh glucose and muscle glycogen to move around. Your insulin levels go up, which helps use that glucose and stops fat from being burned. But when you train while fasted, things change. After not eating all night, your liver glycogen drops, and your insulin is low too. There's less glucose available. Your body looks for other energy sources. That's where fat comes in. With low insulin, lipolysis happens. Fat breaks down into fatty acids. They go to your muscles and get burned as fuel. Yes, more fat is burned at low to medium intensity, but that doesn't mean more fat loss over 24 hours. Did you know that? The most talked about benefit of fasted training, and the main reason most people try it, is its potential to improve fat burning. With low insulin and used up glycogen, your body boosts fat breakdown and fat burning. Many studies confirm a higher percentage of fat burn during fasted aerobic exercise compared to fed exercise. To reduce body fat percentage, it seems like a straightforward plan. Targeting stubborn fat stores is a big motivator. Beyond the immediate moment, it can improve metabolic flexibility. Muscles become better at using fats, saving glycogen for endurance. Some people report greater mental clarity, boosted by black coffee, which helps release fatty acids and acts as a stimulant. Convenience and simplicity. You wake up, drink water, and train. This makes it easier to be consistent, which is key for results. There's also a possible increase in growth hormone, which affects fat and muscle repair. In short, more fat burning, possible metabolic improvements, convenience, and good hormone responses. Hit like if you're following along. Remember, potential benefits don't guarantee more total fat loss. The most immediate downside, a drop in performance, especially for high-intensity or long-duration activities, like running fast, lifting weights, or intense intervals. Glycogen is the body's go-to fuel for high effort. With low stores, your performance can tank. You'll feel slow and useless, and it can limit your ability to do progressive overload. There's a risk of muscle breakdown if you lack glucose. Morning cortisol doesn't help. Fasting before a workout can raise cortisol and create a catabolic environment. Dizziness, lightheadedness, nausea, extreme fatigue. Not only unpleasant, but also dangerous. A higher risk of fainting or injury. It can create a negative connection with exercise. Look at the 24-hour picture. Fasted, you burn a higher percentage of fat, but eating beforehand can boost EPOC and later calorie burn. You might burn more overall if you eat before. In the long run, with controlled calories, the difference is minimal or none. The advantage can be a short-term illusion. Want part 2 with example plans? Type plan in the comments. After weighing the benefits and risks, what's the verdict? It really depends on the person, their goals, and the type of workout. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. It's not inherently good or bad, it's just a tool. Absolute statements are just too simple. For fat loss with low to moderate intensity cardio, fasting can be a good and effective option. But for strength, muscle growth, or high-intensity workouts, it's probably not the best idea because you need glycogen. When you're fasted, your performance can suffer, and your progress might slow down. It's better to have some carbs and protein beforehand to perform well and recover properly. You wouldn't compete on an empty tank, right? Your personal preference and how your body responds really matter. The best program is the one you stick with, and that makes you stronger. For some, as we've mentioned, a fasted morning walk works great. For others, a pre-workout breakfast is a must. Which one are you? Let's look at Anna's story. She's a casual runner who was training for 5K and 10K races. She got curious from some online articles, skipped her usual pre-run oatmeal, and just went out with water. For the first 2 weeks, everything was going well. She felt light and saw a small drop on the scale. But as her training got harder, she started to hit a wall. During her interval training, she could barely do 2 repeats. Her legs felt heavy and wouldn't respond. On long runs, after 40 minutes, she was totally wiped out. More cramps and slower recovery. She tried half a banana and coffee 30 minutes before her run. The difference was immediate. She had more energy and better endurance. The bonking disappeared, and she kept losing fat. She adopted a mixed approach, fasted for easy runs, fueled for hard ones. She listened to her body and matched her nutrition to her training. There's no single best way for everyone. It depends on your goals, how your body responds, and what your training is like that day. If you decide to try it, do it safely and smartly. Start slow and with low intensity. Don't start with HIIT or your maximum lift. Try 30-45 minutes of light exercise or gentle yoga. Hydrate. Don't fast from water. Black coffee or green tea can help. Watch the duration and timing. If you feel dizzy, nauseous, weak, or see stars, stop. Sit down, breathe, and have some quick carbs. A piece of fruit or a little juice. Afterward, eat protein and carbs within 1 to 2 hours. You'll replenish glycogen and get amino acids. This way you burn fat without losing lean muscle. If you want a downloadable guide, comment "guide." Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our optimized routines. In the confusing world of health, we often look for magic answers. Fasting reminds us that things are rarely black or white. It's a smart tool, not a rule for everyone. Your body is the best lab there is. Try 30 gentle minutes while fasted. See what happens. Pay attention to how you feel, how well you perform, and how you recover. Then adjust. Keep going. Change it up or stop. If you have diabetes, a history of eating disorders, or are pregnant, breastfeeding, be super careful or avoid it. talk to a professional. The goal is for it to be something you can stick with and enjoy. It's not automatically better or worse. It just needs to fit into your life. Move your body regularly, eat healthy food, and listen to what your body tells you. What has your experience with fasting been like? Tell us below and share this video with anyone who needs it. Is it bad to work out while fasted? The truth, no myths. Save, comment, and share. See you in the next one. We're trying out dubbing to reach more people. Let us know if it's helpful. Go to the video settings and turn it on in your language.